All right. Good evening, everyone. Uh, Once again, we are back for this wonderful session. It's about Thai butter conferences. Most of you have been always hearing members calling conference butter or butter conferences in different places, different countries. This is what they have always been meaning. We shall start by understanding ourselves what is butter trade. In simple terms, it means exchange of goods for goods or services. Uh, I'll take you slowly by slowly. Uh-huh. What is butter trade? Butter trade is an economic system where goods and services are directly exchanged for other goods and services. Let me give you an example here. We have a farmer who wants to swap a sack of wheat directly for a pair of shoes. That is a number one transaction. That transaction is complete. I have my sack of sweet or maize. I come with it to a shoe manufacturer or seller. Then he gives me a pair of shoes. Then I give him a sack of maize. The transaction is complete and it is done. Or a pioneer may swap a bull with pi coins. Let's say 0.00235 coins. The transaction is complete and it is done. Now, uh, let us see how barter trade works. We have quite a number of types of trade or types of barter trade. We have direct exchange of goods. Instead of paying with fiat currency, merchants can use now Pi coins to purchase what they need. Then we have double coincidence of wants. For a trade to happen, both parties must desire what the other person is offering. I'll give you an example. If a baker wants shoes, the shoemaker must also want bread, and vice versa. And now let me take you back to a merchant who uses Pi coins to purchase what they need. I'm a pioneer who has Pi coins, and I need a vehicle. Then I will visit now a bond where there is a manufacturer or a wholesaler or these car dealers. The car dealer will need Pi coins, and I will need a vehicle or a car. Meaning that I will swap. I give him my coins, and he gives me the type of the car I want. The transaction is complete and registered. Even on the blockchain, that transaction will be showing. We continue. While transacting or while doing all these transactions, we have what we call GCV as a guiding tool. What is GCV? GCV means global consensus value. That is the value of pi. Communities agreed that they can serve or make transactions, considering it as a medium or the value of 1 pi. GCV value, let us now see how merchants negotiate. Merchants negotiate and agree on the relative value of their goods or services basing on the global consensus value, e.g. 1 pi equals 300 $14,159 US dollars, meaning that all transactions are made basing on that value. So my brother who is there, and you are now selling your Pi coins on these exchanges, whereby they you sell on $0.02 or $0.05 per coin, you are making a lot of losses. You will now be like someone who sold, who bought a pizza at a high or at an expensive price of Bitcoin. Now, after knowing the GCV value, what next? You will need to convert or to know what does the GCV value represent in every person's currency, home currency. That is what I mean. We have this app. It can guide you understand more. Pi fiat converter. How do you know that this is the amount I should now tag on my products? If like we are going for Pi in a Pi BARTER conference, most of the time we use this Pi fiat currency converter to guide us on giving us the exact value based on GCV value. For example, for those who are in Uganda, you put the Uganda shillings which the value or the product buys or sells. For example, here, for example, if you are selling it at 30,000, you write in here your value or your amount in the home currency. Then here, it will be showing you the value based on GCV value in Pi coin. It will be showing you. That is now what you will put on your, if for example you have made your stickers or your flyers for displays, whereby customers, if they come, they can know very well, oh, this product is sold at this amount in Pi coins. Very simple, like that. We proceed. Now, this merchant has already listed his products and are tagged on the price basing on the GCV value. For example, this merchant is selling a bread at 0.00005000 pi, meaning that if you, let's say, convert it using Pi converter or Pi fiat converter, it will give you like around 3,000 or 5,000 Uganda shillings only. That is the price of 1 kilogram of bread. Hope you can see how simple the market can be. The same merchant is also selling clothes. He has soap, he has bags, he has sugar, and other items which are on the market on a display. So, as we go for Pi BARTER conferences, this is what we always find there in the markets. Now, let us call this an indoor market. Why do I call it an indoor market? Simply because it was organized in a hotel. it is only in the Pi network, only Pi ecosystem. That's where you find even markets inside the hotels. It is not a supermarket, it is not a mall, but there is a market inside the hotel. So merchants brought their products, buyers came in large numbers, and they started buying or started transacting. I can see, I think there was even a conference here whereby they had to teach people basically how to sell, how to make transactions. The way it was organized, it was wonderful, and it was about teaching how to make transactions in the Pi Barter conferences. This is also the same. Now, this is one of our seasoned pioneers and the leader in the ecosystem, in the Pi ecosystem in Uganda. He was trying to teach people how best can they transact using their Pi coins, especially those who had already passed their KYC and they migrated to the mainnet wallet. You can see a range of products they brought for teaching purposes. Hope even you can see Pi Network Uganda. Now, having brought your products, always don't forget to have a QR code. This QR code helps us to always scan and then make a transaction. It simplified these issues of sending a wallet address. There is a public wallet address that you send it to someone, then it transacts or makes a transaction using that wallet public address. Now, if you have not gone with that one, you can use this. You either scan my code and make a transaction. As simple as that. Repeat the same for all transactions. If you have more than one transaction, the wallet may switch off or may close the current page, but you have to go back to the wallet tab, open it, put in your 24-word phrase. After that, continue to this where you will see scan my code, show the code to a friend, then the friend will now scan using his own phone so that you can proceed with the transaction. After scanning, it will now by default or automatically tell you it has already scanned, the address is copied. Now you put in the amount of coins you want to buy the product. Hope you understand that very well. Then we proceed to the end of our session. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Pi Foundation. We shall be learning a lot. And remember, we are in the learning phase. We are in the training phase. If we cannot meet physically, we can meet online and learn a lot from one and another. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching and listening. May God bless you. Pi Network to the moon. Goodbye.